Introducing the Glowbrite Safety Torch, a long-lasting, luminous safety torch that can be used on any occasion. This product is aimed at Australian men aged between 25 and 50, particularly those with families who frequent the outdoors for camping or hiking trips. This audience is effectively targeted using accessible, simple branding and through careful consideration of the storyboard design. When creating the brand name, we combine the synonyms of glow and bright to communicate the functionality and express purpose of this product. Although both words relate to the projection of light, glow refers to a steady radiance of light and lends itself to the longevity of the product we're offering. Similarly, bright, adapted from bright, refers to the brilliance or intensity of light, which signifies the effectiveness and relative luminosity of our product. This brand name establishes the sole purpose of the product, to provide a bright, effective, and long-lasting torch, which can be used in any situation. The logo, designed to appeal to the target audience, is a caricature of a light bulb. Gary Glowbrite is the face of the brand and appeals not only to the target audience through his literal reference to the product, but also to their children through his cartoon appearance and friendly nature in the storyboard. In the design of this product, Gary is beside a clean and cursive title of Glowbrite. The conjunction of these two critical features of brand, name and logo allow the lightbulb character to become synonymous with the brand, allowing for easy identification and recall. Interpretation of this ad relies on the audience having intertextual knowledge of Australian media, the advertisement genre, and also an understanding of the Australian stereotype. Given this ad is to be aired in Australia, it can be assumed that the majority of viewers have a grasp of these concepts. These three techniques are leveraged throughout the advertisement and combine to produce an effective and persuasive ad which promotes the brand to the target audience. We will walk through the storyboard frame by frame in order to explain the decisions behind the images and words.
In the opening scene, a family sits around a fire in the Australian bush. Several tents can be seen in the background as two children are playing around the fire. This frame serves to draw the audience's interest, possibly even evoking feelings of nostalgia, as many of the target audience may have holidayed in situations like these as children. A lightning bolt signals the beginning of the next scene and is the trigger for a sense of complication in the ad. The falling of rain and an oncoming storm extinguishes the fire, plunging the campsite into darkness and setting the scene for a problem that needs to be solved. This scene takes advantage of the audience's expectation of ads, a genre developed over many years of exposure to similar story structures. According to Jason Sternberg's Week 5 module, a genre is a form of communication associated with a particular social purpose. This scene follows the expected storyline by presenting a problem that needs a solution. However, this ad also diverges from genre trends, as for the moment it is unclear what the solution to this issue will be. A sense of anticipation draws the audience in further, as those that have been in the situation understand the desperation depicted on screen. The father attempts to pull out a small flashlight to light up the area. However, his attempt proves futile as the torch, already providing little light, peters out and dies. This leaves the family in darkness and desperation. A second later, Gary Glowbrite appears in the scene, hovering over the unlit fire and casting a halo of light around him. The children stop panicking and stand still, transfixed by Gary. "Who are you?" Gary then says, "I'm Gary Glowbrite. It looks like you might need a hand." As covered in the Week 10 workshop, this casual, calming, and generous approach to a desperate situation feeds into the Australian stereotype of being calm in the face of adversity. Furthermore, Gary's offer to help is indicative of the mateship prevalent in the Australian population, dating back to the Anzacs, and resonates with viewers as most would offer help in the same situation. The father then says, "Yeah, we've lost our light. We can't see and don't know what to do." This scene, although simple, highlights a common problem faced by many campers when their equipment fails.
Here, this Glowbrite torch might help. Gary draws a large red torch with cursive Glowbrite on the side. The replacement of the small, ineffective torch with a larger one is reminiscent of another culturally relevant scene to Australia. In the 1986 movie Crocodile Dundee, the protagonist, Mike Dundee, cornered by knife-wielding attackers, draws a much larger knife and scares them away. A humorous scene in the movie, this connection may allow some humour to be carried over to the ad. Progressing through the ad, Gary hands the daughter the torch, who switches it on, and a bright light casts a glow over camp, illuminating the tents and smoking fire. This scene is the most crucial to the ad as it provides closure to the ad's core problem and demonstrates that this Glowbrite product is the only torch that can successfully combat this issue. Thanks, Gary. No worries. It's always easy to light up your night with Glowbrite. The ad concludes in this scene with the presentation of the simple yet memorable Glowbrite slogan. The rhyming, repetitive syllables of "ites" allow the jingle to be recalled easily and, by extension, allow the audience to recall Gary Glowbrite and the brand itself. As covered in Workshop 10, an effective slogan ought to capture the essence of a company and its promise to customers. This catchy slogan clearly defines Glowbrite's benefit to consumers to provide the best torch to brighten up any evening. This ad was successfully designed to create desire and encourage purpose of the Glowbrite safety torch. The construction of this ad storyboard in conjunction with the slogan, product design, and logo will effectively communicate the consumer benefit of this product to the audience as well as create a brand image that can be leveraged in the sale of future Glowbrite products. Gary Glowbrite, in particular, could eventually become a household name, allowing for high product and brand recall. Through the use of intertextuality, the Australian stereotype, and the advertisement genre, this ad will communicate to consumers that this safety torch is the most effective on the market, but, most importantly, that if they want to light up their night, they need Glowbrite.
They ask in unison, surprised. Gary's glow. Who are you? They ask in unison, surprised.